Hello, Star Wars fans. Today is going to be my breakdown and review of Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 13. And I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to give 15 quick observations I had while watching it. And because it was a really quick and breezy episode, right? Just flew right by. But there is lots to talk about. Now, there will be spoilers, but as long as you're okay with that, then let's dive right in and see what we can find out. Now, we do have an April contest running all month long. Be a subscriber, leave a comment. You could win a book or a steelbook. Best of luck. And we have a membership option in case you want to help me with my goal of doing this full time one day. But honestly, no matter how you support the channel, it's all greatly appreciated. Leaving comments, liking videos, and subscribing, those things go a long way too. So thank you so much. So, observation number 1. Omega has really grown up. I mean, look, on the left, that's her in Season 1, and on the right, of course, in the current episode. And I'll admit, she kind of annoyed me in Season 1, but man, by Season 3, she is MVP of the series. Absolutely love her character. And honestly, seeing these images side by side, that's why I kind of feel like, at least 2 years has gone by, and why I keep throwing out maybe 17 BBY instead of 18 BBY. I know Wikipedia still says 18 BBY, but look at how much she's changed. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. But moving on. Observation number 2. What happens now that they have Omega's blood? I kind of thought we'd see the next stage of Hemlock's plan, and instead the kids are still just sitting there playing the games, and they keep taking their blood and experimenting on it. I kind of hope they don't escape before we at least get to see what the next stage in Hemlock's plan was. What do you think? Are we going to get to see it, or will we never know what he was going to do next? Number 3, I totally forgot how much I missed Echo. Echo crushed it in this episode. He gets him the stolen shuttle, gets the access codes so they can get on that base, breaks into the next ship, turns off the proximity alert. Dude was all over the place. So great to have him back, and we should be seeing him in the next 2 episodes as well. So love it. Not sure where Rex is, but hopefully we'll get Rex in the next couple episodes. Number 4, Rampart is actually quite funny. Oh, he's a terrible human being. Absolutely terrible. But he's really funny, too. He says, I can't wear this. It's a captain's uniform. I was a vice admiral. And they're like, well, you've been demoted. And he says under his breath, I hate clones. I love it. That's epic. That's epic. And then later, he says, I didn't just make it to vice admiral on looks alone. Well, dude, you're really sure looks had something to do with it, aren't you? Funny line. Very funny line. Glad he's hanging around, at least for another episode, maybe 2, because he's cracking me up. Observation number 5. I still want to know why they were drilling Jax in that earlier episode. Look, here they are again, taking Omega's blood painlessly, and you can see the drill on the other end of that robot arm. Why were they using that drill on Jax? Of course the dude bolted. They were drilling him. Anyway, I'm not going to drop it. I want to know. Come on, writers. Tell me what that thing is for. All right, observation number 6. I think Emery let Omega swipe this tool because Emery kind of turned her back and left her little tray sitting out and then didn't seem to notice the tool was missing. So that's kind of cool if subtly Emery is helping Omega escape. I love it. Number 7. I did not mind seeing Scalder get shut down. I love when Emery's like, I am the chief scientist. I will run the vault as I see fit, which she's very polite. But what she basically said was, shut your dang cake hole. So, yeah, I can't stand Scalder. Very, very happy to see her be shut down. I know, so annoying, so annoying. All right, number 8. These seats do not promote good posture. Like they don't have any backings on them. Come on, Empire. These poor kids are slouching. They're going to have scoliosis by age 15. Learn ergonomics, Empire. Learn ergonomics. They're important. All right, number 9. Omega is so my favorite character. She was so great in this episode. I love how she takes the tiles and says, hey, here's a layout of the vault, and this is where we're at right now, and these are the walls, and this is where we're going to escape. And if you think about it, she must have been analyzing the base as they were approaching it multiple times because she's been drugged here more than once. And so she had that mental picture, and now she's used the tiles to figure out the layout and where everything goes. Just brilliant, just brilliant. Such a cool character. Number 10, I have to ask, does the Gamorrean really have to be overheated to stand out? Because Rampart says you're the ones that are going to stand out like overheated Gamorreans. Well, I'm thinking those dudes are going to stand out even if they're not overheated. Every crowd they're in, they stand out. Put a shirt on, dude. Put a shirt on. Anyway, number 11. I always love a menacing Tarkin name drop. Rampart says, if you have an issue with that, Lieutenant, then contact Governor Tarkin. Well, all I know is I would be petrified if somebody was going to call this dude and rat me out. I mean, I remember as a kid when I saw Star Wars, I was terrified of him. Absolutely terrified. Saw it at a young age, yes, but man, that dude is menacing. All right, number 12. The escape next episode is going to be epic. I love Omega's just says, hey, I know our way out, but man, this don't look easy, right? She looks up this elevator shaft. I mean, how are they going to get the kids out of here? Maybe Omega can pull it off, but the other kids, especially the little one, it's going to be intense. It's going to be really intense. So I hope we get to see their escape next episode. Maybe they'll even escape and be outside the base when the Bad Batch shows up, or running through the base. So it's going to be very interesting. I think these final 2 episodes are going to be really good. All right, number 13. I was so afraid this stupid droid was going to rat Echo out, right? It's just beeping away at him and like it owns the place, right? I was so worried it was going to turn over to those stormtroopers and say, oh yeah, there's a dude over there that doesn't belong. But no, he, after, beeping away at him, he turns around and leaves. So, all right, that's good. Good little R2 unit. But speaking of annoying droids, or whatever you want to call them, whatever these things are, I guess mouse droids, all I know is they're annoying. I loved seeing this one get sucked into that tube. And notice that closed captioning says, droid shrieking. Good. Shriek, you stinking little thing. I can't stand those mouse droids. Ugh. But number 15, the last 10 seconds, really the last couple minutes, but especially just the last 10 seconds even, were so intense. So in just those 10 seconds, we have the proximity alert is still on, so all they can do is kind of hover underneath the ship because they can't connect yet. Then finally Echo gets it turned off, so they're like, oh good. So they start leaning up, start to attach, getting all set in place, when suddenly, boom, they head to light speed while they're still attaching. Look at it, it's just scraping as they're trying to get stuck on there, and at the last minute they get on before, boom, it's gone. Oh my word, I may well have let out a profanity because I was clenching my fists at this. It was so intense. Really well done. This episode flew by. Loved it. Fantastic pacing. Gets me so excited for these last 2 episodes. Oh my goodness. Flash Strike next week, and then the Cavalry has arrived. Can you believe we're 2 episodes away from the end of Bad Batch? Where does it all go from here? Do we get a new spinoff? Who knows? I just can't wait to see how it ends. I'm told Flash Strike, by the way, is a shorter episode, so I'm really hoping the Cavalry has arrived. It's a nice, long, meaty episode. All right. Like I said, tell me your thoughts. Does seeing Omega, first season and third season, maybe make you feel like we moved into 17 BBY? Love your opinions on that. Also, don't forget, be a subscriber, leave a comment, win a book or a steel book. And we have the membership option in case you're interested in that. Plus, we have the Discord. I always love to bring that up. Over 1,300 members across the globe, conversations 24/7. I will leave a pinned comment so that you can join the server if you would like. Also, if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out more content, and we will all eagerly await the final 2 episodes of The Bad Batch.